Hey Christ Freedom, hope y'all are doing well. This is our month of mission. Hopefully you know about that. And this week we kicked it off talking about how Jesus sends us not alone, but he sends us together into the world to serve the world. And since then we've been talking about 3 reasons why mission is better together than alone. We talked about the first one yesterday. But today, what's the second reason why mission is better in community?
Yeah, I think it's a great question. And so, I think this reason, is also misinterpreted a lot within the church. And so, before I give this reason, I need to also share that I think we have misinterpreted what this is and how this should be lived out. And because we misinterpreted what this is and how it should be lived out, we've just not done it at all. And so I know you're wondering, what is it? What is it? And so I think the number 2 reason, not in order, but a number 2 reason why mission is done better together is because everyone has a gift. And because everyone has a gift, everyone has a place. And so that's Ephesians 4, y'all. And so I'm just going to read verse 11 here. And it says, and he gave the apostles and the prophets and the evangelists, the shepherds, the teachers, verse 12, to equip the saints for the work of ministry, for the building up of the body of Christ. And so what I often feel like, Reese, is in Christian circles in the church, we have sort of defined the people who do the mission work, the people who share the gospel work. You know, like we've made them to be, well, I'm not gifted in evangelism, therefore I'm likely not going to share the gospel, or I'm not gifted as a teacher, so I'm likely not going to share the gospel. But all of these gifts work together for the body, meaning the body is actually inadequate if all the gifts are not working together for the building up of the body, for the work of ministry. And so I feel like the lie is, someone else can do that work, The lie is, I'm not equipped for that work. But here's what this verse tells us, and I think this is powerful here. What this verse tells us is actually the church needs you. Like, you are needed in the church. Like, God has given you a gift, and that gift is illuminated in community, and, don't miss this, that gift is practiced in community. And so God has equipped the body with many different gifts, and all of us are to work together for the building up of the body, for the advancement of the mission of God. And everyone has a place. Everyone. There are no sideliners here. Like, God has equipped all of us to play in the game.
That's good.
Yeah.
And what I love about that is it almost gives you the sense of when we aren't giving our gifts to the work of ministry, we're missing out, because you said gifts are discerned in community. And almost all the gifts in scriptures can only be practiced in community.
Absolutely.
So that's just energizing to want to
let's go
give our gifts to the work of what God's doing in the world. So like we've been saying every day, practically, what do we do with that? What's something we can take away?
I think this is a no-brainer. I'm not trying to give a plug for community at Christ Freedom, but this is what it is, seriously. So I think the most available practical application here is to get in community, meaning like come into mission groups at Christ Freedom, so that 1, you can figure out what are your gifts, because people affirm those, and then 2, you can then practice those gifts. Very short story. About a year and a half ago, we decided to do a prayer walk in Old Town Louisville. I'm gonna do a name drop here, but Judith came with us and many others, and we saw a group of women around the Salvation Army. And I remember Judith was saying, as we decided that we were going to go and maybe approach them and see if there was anything we could do for them. And I remember Judith was like, I've never done that. Like, I don't know what to do there. Like, she was very afraid because she had never seen herself in an environment like that before. And when I saw Judith enter into that space to pray for that woman, to love on that woman, I was overwhelmed at how God used her and her gifts to be a blessing to that woman, particularly at that time. But then for us to see, like, oh my goodness, Judith, like, God has gifted you uniquely for this kind of work. And so Yeah, step into community. Gifts are processed and illuminated in community and their practice in communities.
Good.
Yeah,
That's good. Well, it's been super helpful. I'm excited to continue to unpack
seriously.
why doing mission together is better than alone.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
thanks. Thoughts. All right, church. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.
Bye.